Hi there guys, my name's Craig and I'm the Operations Director of Non-Stop Kids Entertainment. In this week's blog, we're going to be talking about why penny pinching can have a massively negative impact on your brand. You know, we deal with thousands of inquiries at Non-Stop Kids every single year, literally tens of thousands of inquiries. And from time to time we have people that turn around to us and say that they can't afford our prices, which is fine. That happens from time to time. But you know what? It's generally not private clients, people that are booking birthday parties. It's generally people that are running pubs and restaurants and things like that. They're wanting the best possible price. A lot of the time they're wanting it for free. I've lost count of the amount of restaurants and bars and shops and places like that try to get us to come along for a couple of hours completely free of charge because it'll be good exposure for us. The whole concept being that if we come along and we send one of our entertainers to perform for free, in return we'll get more business because their customers will see us there, I think. Well, there's two problems with that. The first problem is our entertainers can't spend exposure. We can't spend exposure. We'd like to, but if I turn around to our entertainers and said, hey, can you pay your landlord this week with exposure? They'd probably say no. That's, so, it's not something that we can do an awful lot of the time. And plus, I really don't think, I'm standing here in a shopping centre at the moment. If I went into one of these shops behind me and said, hey, I'd like to buy some stuff for free, can you give it to me? They'd say no. If I said, but it'd be good exposure because I'll tell all my friends how good you are, they wouldn't care. They just wouldn't care. So this exposure thing doesn't work. But this is a very quick vlog just to say that a lot of the time, if you're penny pinching, it can massively affect your brand. What do I mean by that? Well, I went to, we had Bank Holiday Monday just a couple of days ago, and this Bank Holiday Monday I took my family to a pub restaurant, a really nice pub restaurant that I've been to an awful lot. It's a really nice place. It's clean, the staff are friendly, the food's great. I really enjoy it. There's great facilities there. It's just a nice place to go. And they were advertising a fun day, so I went there. I thought that'd be a great thing to do with the kids. So I took my kids over to this fun day. When I got there was like a terrible little bouncy castle that was probably the size of a, you couldn't get more than 4 kids on it. It was the sort of thing that you might hire to put in your back garden, not a professional bouncy castle. They had a DJ who looked like he was 107 years old that hid behind the disco equipment, didn't play any games, didn't really do anything. I think he played one game in 5 hours, which was Pass the Parcel. And then they had the worst face painter in the world. I mean, the face painter was so bad that, my wife actually borrowed their face paints to paint our children's faces because it was basically just lines drawn on the face, at which point the face painter begged my wife to carry on face painting to help her. It was not a great experience. And you know what, while I was there, I was watching people that were coming along to this fun day, young families and couples and people like that, and they were leaving before they were even ordering food. And the reason they were leaving before they were even ordering food is because they were like, oh, this is rubbish, let's go somewhere else. They'd gone out to spend their Bank Holiday Monday somewhere, and they just felt that that wasn't a great place to go, which it wasn't, to be perfectly honest. But that affected their brand because there's people there that might never have used the restaurant, and they're never going to get a chance to use the restaurant because they had such a bad taste in their mouth about the experience, because the entertainment that this pub restaurant booked. And as I said, that's not fair, because this pub restaurant is a great place. I've been there several times. It's a wonderful place, and it's quite nice and kind of upmarket, but the entertainment that they booked was not a reflection on that. If they booked, maybe not even necessarily Non-Stop Kids, obviously I'm going to say Non-Stop Kids, but if they booked something really high energy that got all the kids involved so that everyone had an amazing time, that would have reflected so much better on their brand than penny pinching. And I know they penny pinched, because I went and asked the entertainer there, the DJ there, how much he charges, and he said, well, he came along for 5 hours, and he did 5 hours with the disco, and his wife came to do the face painting for 80 quid. And it's kind of like, £80? That's the thing, I mean, I know the conversation that the people that run this pub had. They looked around, they got quotes, they got a quote, probably got similar quotes, they probably got quotes off Non-Stop Kids for all I know. And then somebody came along and said they'd do it for 80 quid, and they've gone with them, which is fine, that's their business decision to make. But at the end of the day, what that's done is that has had a negative impact on their brand. I, for one, even though I'm a regular customer, I know I'm never going to go back there on a fun day because it wasn't fun. I could have gone anywhere else. I chose to spend my fun day there, and yeah, the food was nice as normal, but it wasn't a great place to go. So the vlog today, the quick vlog for Non-Stop Kids, is if you are running a big business like one of these big businesses over here, if you're running a pub or a restaurant or a bar, or you're running somewhere that needs kids entertainment, don't penny pinch, because the few quid that you save by booking substandard, terrible entertainment will have a bigger impact on your business than it would do if you'd spent, you know, a few extra pound making sure that you had an amazing entertainer there, that everybody goes away talking about how amazing the entertainer was and how amazing an experience they had at your event that day. So that's it. That's another vlog from Non-Stop Kids Entertainment. My name's Craig. I'm the operations director at Non-Stop Kids. If you'd like to speak to us about having a kids party or having us at your kids party, just go to www.nonstopkids.co.uk and fill in the contact form. We'll get back to you with no obligation quotes, or you can give us a call on 0333 301 3002. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. We put stuff on there all the time. Guys, I'll see you next week. My name's Craig from Non-Stop Kids.